Today is going to be one of the shortest videos we've ever had yet. This is an opportunity for someone. I said opportunity for someone because I've tried to communicate with the professor, the chair for this PhD scholarship, and it's very much available for you. Now, this PhD scholarship is based at University of Johannesburg. You need to try them out, especially if it meets up with what you want and the future you want for yourself.
Seeing eyes of mine, you see, there are no trees inside of me. In this desert, I can look at you.
So, like I said earlier on, I'm going to be talking about medical geology because this PhD is for those that are involved in medical geology. Did I hear someone say, what's medical geology? Which one is medical geology? Now, this is an emerging interdisciplinary field that has a bit of geology, medicine, all the related medical fields, and then geography as well. Okay, so medical geology deals with relationship between natural geological factors and then their effects on humans, animals, and plants as well, because these things, the geological materials are always accessible by plants, and once it gets to plants, eventually by extension it gets to animals and then to humans. So medical geology looks at the medical implication of those geological materials. Now, whether those materials are geogenic or they are anthropogenic, they could result to things in the human system. Now, if this materials you're consuming it in a very high quantity beyond the maximum acceptable limit, medical geology looks at the effects. And then medical geology also looks at the implication of consuming whatever material that you're supposed to consume into your system in a very reduced quantity. Okay, things like iodine, we know that is an element that goes with the water we consume. There is specific quantity of iodine you need, be it in your salts and other things that you consume. These things are what medical geology is all about. So if you're interested in environmental geochemistry, you're interested in geochemistry that has to do with health, and then I think you need to look at medical. And then some outbreaks that we have, epidemics, pandemics that we have could be associated with one geological material or the other. These geological materials, you could access them by the water in the environment. It could also be accessible by the air that you breathe into your system. So medical geology looks at all these geological materials that have some implications and impact on one's health. So we also look at the geographical division and disposition of some of these diseases in questions. Like in some places, you have a lot of cancers of the skin that are due to arsenic that the people in that environment have been exposed to, either through their groundwater system or any other means. It could be through mining, could be children exposed to mining, lead mining in your country. Possibly there could be some occurrences that you have seen in the past in Nigeria. In 2012, there was really an outbreak somewhere in Zamfara State due to lead zinc mining, and the lead actually led to quite some people dying out of this. So that's what medical geology is actually looking out for. Okay, and then sometimes when you have disease outbreak, it could be associated with a particular earth material that the people in that area caught into by maybe the water they consumed, the air that they breathed, and so many things that could be associated with that. So that's it for medical geology. Toxicology is very, very important in this area, epidemiology, and then geoscience as a whole. So I'm going to be showing you this video. You can look at this guy, the person that have been taking this particular kind of water have been exposed to fluorosis, and then that they have been taking lead, have been exposed to weakness of the lungs and kidney. These things have been impacted. Exposed to arsenic, this guy have been exposed to a lot of skin cancer and other things. So in the internal organs are very, very important to the well-being of humans and animal as well. Okay, so that's it for medical geology. So basically what I'm here to do today is to tell you about this PhD scholarship in medical geology. Before I share it, have you subscribed? Subscribe right away, and then here is the opportunity. Now, Professor Hasina Mauri Bent Ali from the University of Johannesburg is interested in finding a female student, okay, a female student from Africa that has up to first class, that's 75% upper in her CGPA of masters to enroll in PhD, and this PhD is scholarship based. So you need to contact this professor and get other requirements, but this is very, very real because I spoke with her. I was also looking out for other opportunities around the medical geology, like for those that want to run a master's degree program in medical geology and those that want a postdoctoral program in medical geology. But at the moment, what's available at the University of Johannesburg is PhD, medical geology PhD position. I remember I said it's for a female student and the person must have a first class upper, depending on how your own university grades it, but you must have up to 75% of your CGPA to apply for this program. So if you have that and think you are interested in this area of discipline, do yourself a favor to contact her immediately, and then the link it's also on the description button. So that's it. I'm looking out for someone that is going to maximize and cash into this opportunity. So do well to give us what do you think? If you've subscribed and if you've tried out any of the scholarship opportunities, tell us on the comment section what it was like for you and other related stuff. So thank you for listening, and that's all for today's video. Bye bye.